Awesome, guys. We're going to look at this next video is going to be on submissions from the turtle entry. Okay, and so I'll get Urosh to go into the turtle here. Now it's the same thing. If I want to create space, boom, I get control of this arm. All right. Now, anything we can always roll to this position. Sometimes the person doesn't want you to roll to the crucifix, and the great thing is I don't actually have to roll and be on my back in the crucifix position to get the same submission. So I've gotten to this position here. Okay. Now, if I wanted to go for the armbar now, okay, controlling here, all I'm going to do is I'll open up. I flare open my leg the same way that we flared open this knee. Okay. When we're in the crucifix position, and I bring my hips down, I just lift up with my ankle here. Okay, so I get to my position, I slide, I flare this out. This extends his arm. Okay, and do everything nice and slow. If I'm going too quickly, this comes on really quickly. It's like a cutting armbar. Okay, from here. Okay, so. As soon as I boom on, I flare out, I've got a nice armbar. All right. Secondarily, if we remember from here, we were able to get the choke. Same thing. I'm controlling here. Doesn't matter if he rolled me, because I'll just go to crucifix. If he rolls me, I've got his arm. Okay. But from here, same thing. I walk my arm through. Okay. And just controlling here, I can do the one arm choke. I can change for like a rear naked choke here if I want. Okay, but generally speaking, if I have my good controls, I can get just a one arm choke quite easily. Okay, if you find like you're here and he's got his chin in, or he's really strong, I use the blade of my hand, and I do it like a crossface across the chin. So if I need to, I can actually just move his head this direction. This will slide in here, and I just walk till it's nice and strong. Boom. I get that choke. Okay, so really easy to start attacking from here, particularly if you feel like the person doesn't want to get rolled. And one more really good option that I like from here is going for like a reverse Kimura sort of position. And we didn't go for this in. I didn't show you this from the crucifix position itself, but you can get it straight from there as well. So at the moment, I let him change, and so my right leg is locked up here. Okay. When I was going for the armbar, this was my left leg like this. So I change, boom, into this position. So to do this, to go for this one, this is a really nice submission too from the entry. I bring my elbow. My elbow's pushing this way, and I actually roll in this position. So as I roll, boom, I want my body to be blocking his head. Okay, so from here, I just control. I use my foot on the ground. I bring my hips up. Okay, I just get the submission from here. Now, one thing that happens a lot too, might be just because I'm fat, but I put my weight down. A lot of times people will tap from this position. It's actually from my lat being across their face. And it kind of hurts a lot too. Okay, so there's a secondary submission there, which is just making a person uncomfortable. Okay, so just from this position, okay, if I don't, like anytime we do a Kimura and I put pressure here, he'll just sit up. Okay, so I've got to make sure I block the head. And any way I can do that. So I can be here, okay. So from here, all I'm doing is I bring my hips back. I'm blocking his hip here with my hand, okay. I don't want him trying to hip towards me as I do this. I get that position. And just so you can see from, if we're in crucifix itself, so this is me going, I can go for the armbar here, but say he brings his arm through on this side, I can actually just keeping this here, I can kind of like block, come up on top from here, and I can do the same thing. I start going for this reverse Kimura. Okay, it's very easy. I love doing it from when I run out of options or the person keeps on changing their arms, I always have attacks from everywhere. And there's a few other secret attacks that I'm not going to show you in this video. Okay, secrets, black belt secrets. All right. So just show you just really quickly, just one more time, just the roll. Okay. So boom, I trap, change, and my arm blocks. Okay, and that's when I roll on the shoulder. A lot of times, when you roll from here, if they don't roll, that will come off. Yeah, and so my arm comes out, blocks in. Okay, block, and I can finish from this position. All right. So don't worry if you're always in a good position when you do that. The chances that they'll escape if you're doing the technique properly it's going to be really hard. But then saying that, there's always counters for everything. But hopefully this will give you a good set of skills for the entry, where you can just enter the crucifix itself. But a lot of times there's really quick submissions there as well. Oos.